Hello everybody, welcome back to channel DOS here, and welcome to this Halloween centered episode. So I'm still relatively new to YouTube and stuff like that, even though this channel is going to be 6 years old now. So forgive me for not having a more elaborate and super awesome Halloween episode like other YouTubers do. Maybe next year I'll have something better planned and be able to get resources for a Halloween episode. But I thought I wanted to make a Halloween episode regardless. So I thought, let me just talk about why I like Halloween so much, why it's my favorite holiday, and some nice memories that I've had with Halloween. I know Halloween this year is not what people were expecting. It's certainly not what I was. But speaking of, hopefully everyone's staying safe today. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their day, but it's still being smart. So yeah, Halloween's my favorite holiday because obviously it happens in my birthday month. I literally get to celebrate my birthday and then Halloween, like beginning of the month and then the end of the month. It's great. And I'm someone personally who likes cosplay in general, whether it's me cosplaying or someone else cosplaying. I think it's fantastic. I think it's fun. So Halloween gives you an excuse to dress up. I also love candy. I mean, whoever made the rule of like, oh, once you become an adult, you can't go trick-or-treating anymore, is stupid. I promise you, when I get my own place and I start giving out candy, I'm not gonna discriminate. If a freaking teenager or grown-ass man or woman comes to my door trick-or-treating for candy, I'm gonna give them candy. I don't care. But yeah, I love Halloween. I love the costumes. I love all the decorations and stuff. I love the whole spooky season, and I love the media that's associated with Halloween. I guess the first thing I can talk about is horror movies. I mainly just become more of a fan of horror movies in the recent years, mainly thanks to the YouTuber Dead Meat. If you haven't checked out Dead Meat, I highly suggest you do. I'll leave a link down below in the description so you guys can check him out. He does kill counts of horror movies and stuff, and he makes digesting horror movies a lot more, I guess, digestible for someone who's not a super huge fan of horror. But he's also helped me see the greatness that's in horror movies, the awesome effects that go in, the practical effects and stuff like that, the great kills, the slashings and stuff. It's great. And unfortunately, like this year, I was looking forward to watching the new Halloween movie, the Michael Myers one, but because of everything that's happened this year, it's been pushed back to next year. So I at least have something to look forward to for next, but you know. But I really grown to love horror movies, and whenever Halloween comes out, that's when all the horror movies start coming onto TV, Netflix, everywhere. Like you start seeing a huge flood of horror movies, and I love watching horror movies. I love the cheesy ones, and I love some of the newer ones as well. I'm not a huge fan of the paranormal activities and stuff like that. The whole paranormal stuff, I don't care about. I like more of the slashers and stuff, more of the thrillers, but that's just my taste. But I love that whole thing. And then with October and with Halloween also comes awesome stuff happening in video games. At the very least, there's skins. Like Fortnite has released some really cool skins this year for Halloween, as they have in the past. Overwatch has some of the best skins I've seen in a long time releasing this year for Halloween. And then you also have Call of Duty. Even Call of Duty right now is having an event where you can see the puppet from Jigsaw, Billy the Puppet, I think is his name, just the puppet from Jigsaw. He's in the game, and then you can get Leatherface cosmetics. That's really cool. That's really badass. And then on top of that, because of October, because of Halloween, it leads to more eyes and more players going to one of my favorite games, Dead by Daylight. I love Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight has huge horror icons like Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Leatherface, and they have original killers like Trapper, Wraith, Hillbilly, stuff like that. And it's super fun. It's super nice to see more content creators checking out the game. Coming up pretty soon, Ninja and his wife are going to be playing Dead by Daylight with one of the actors from Stranger Things. I know Ninja has played a little bit of Dead by Daylight last year, but this is like great to get more eyes on the game that I really, really enjoy. And not only like does Halloween bring like spooky skins and stuff like that and more eyes to horror games, but also like horror, like Halloween specials. Like there's so many like movies that I watched as a kid, like on Cartoon Network and Disney Channel, stuff like that, that come out at this time of year, like Halloween Town and stuff like that. And I forgot the name of the movie, but it's kind of like a claymation look to it, and it's got like one of the characters like a blonde guy with like a little like red devil outfit. I forget the name, but I love watching that. Casper comes out. There's just so much fun and so much good stuff that comes with October and Halloween. It is absolutely my favorite time of the year. And like some of my best memories are from Halloween. I remember vividly in my senior year of high school, I dressed up as Deadpool, and I brought like wooden katanas that I still have, and like people kept telling me, dude, you better watch out, you better not pass by the principal or the vice principal, else they're probably gonna kick you out because you brought those. And what's funny is I was giving out Halloween grams during the day, like cards that you'd buy for someone in a class, and the people who in the class that were in charge of selling them, some people would go and deliver them throughout the day. It'd be an excuse to get out of class the entire day. Well, I was coming back from delivering one, and the vice principal stopped me. He's like, "Hey, can I see those things on your back?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like really scared, so I took one out of its sheath and I gave it to him. And he started playing with it. He started like playing with it and be like, "Oh, dude, this is so cool. Here you go. Hey, have a good day, man." And I was like, "Yeah, you too." And like, it was one of the funniest things because all throughout the day, like people were just telling me, "Dude, you're gonna get kicked out. You shouldn't have brought those to the campus, dude. You're gonna get in trouble." And then like the vice principal comes up to me, asks to seize the wooden katanas. He plays with it, and then he thinks it's super cool, and he just lets me go out on my way. Like, it was just super funny. And then that year, like I was hanging out with my cousins. We went to a little haunted house, and the entire time I was just screaming "Chimichangas" throughout it with my cousin behind me who's scared shitless. And the entire time, like, people in the haunted house were just like, and then the guy was like, "Deadpool, we can use your assistance. Come help us." And I was like, maybe later, dude, but thanks for asking me. And then the next year I was Joker, because easy costume and stuff like that. And I did something very similar. I was just like, "Oh, you think you can scam me?" I just went all out. And then, like, for the past 2 years, I've been Connor from Detroit Become Human. And so the first year I did it, I went to go visit someone at the community college that I lived to. And I was waiting for the bus to go back home, and someone stopped me. He's like, "Hey, can I get a picture?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And it was just fun. And then last year, I wore my Connor cosplay to me getting my stuff for BlizzCon, because day 0 for BlizzCon last year was on Halloween. And so I got my stuff, and people were just like, they're like looking at me and stuff like that, and they're like, "Okay." And then after we'd done done everything, I decided to go to Disneyland with someone who I'd met that day at day 0 for BlizzCon. And when we went to California Adventure, and I got stopped a lot and got people asking for pictures. And I had one guy be like, "Connor, what are you doing here? Where's the detective? Where's Hank?" I was like, "Oh, I'm actually looking for the detective. Have you seen him?" He's like, "I think he's over in Disneyland." It's like, "Oh, thank you very much." And as I was walking, it was like, dude was like, "Dude, that's awesome. That's legit. God, it's great." And I just love that. I love that Halloween, like, you can just dress up as a character and you can feel like you're the character. Like, it's so cool. Like, one of my favorite things that has ever happened on Halloween was Halloween of 2017. I unfortunately had to work on Halloween day, or Halloween night, I guess I should say. But I made a full cosplay. If you guys have ever played Bendy and the Ink Machine, I made a full cosplay of Sammy Lawrence. I made my own mask. I got stuff to make my own cosplay, and I went dressed up to the mall I was working at to work. And as I was walking, a bunch of kids like went up to me, was like, Sammy, and I was like, "Hello, my children of the ink." Unfortunately, I must go. But before I go, praise our Lord, Bendy. And they're just like, whoa! It was so, and they're like kind of like creeped out and stuff, and they're like, oh, and it's super cool. That's one of the main reasons why I love Halloween and why I think it's such a great goddamn holiday. You can just dick around, you can have fun, you can play into whatever you're dressed up as, you can do whatever the hell you want. You can go to a party, you can go to a theme park, you can give out candy, you can get candy. Like, it's fun. And so, like, this is why I will always love Halloween and why I always love October. October is my absolute favorite month in the entire year. Not just because of my birthday, but just because of Halloween, because of the spookiness, because of everything that happened throughout the month in the media I consume. So I just wanted to make this video talking about why I love Halloween so much, why it's such a big deal to me, and like memories I have Halloween. And hopefully in the future I can make more memories. Unfortunately, like right now, in a normal year I would be like either going to BlizzCon today for Halloween or getting ready for the next week, depending on what the schedule will be. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen this year. So hopefully next year the world's better and I can go out and have as much fun as I want for Halloween. But regardless, I'm going to end this video by saying, oh, excuse me. Oof. I'm still in puberty, apparently. I want to end this video by saying, I hope you guys have a really, really good Halloween. Please, please, stay safe, okay? I know we've been cooped up in our houses for the majority of the year. I know a lot of places are opening back up. A lot of states and countries and stuff like that are opening back up. But you gotta remember, we still have this virus going around. This is still very dangerous. There still are cases happening. I know it's not being reported on as much as it was a few months ago. But this is still a huge problem. We still haven't gotten a vaccine. We still haven't found a cure. So please stay safe. If you're going to go out trick-or-treating, be safe. Like, try to take the precautions. And if you're giving out candy, be smart about it, okay? Like, please. Like, believe me, I'm one of the people on this planet that would love nothing more than to go out and have fun today. Or tonight. But that's not gonna happen. So if you are going out, stay safe, be smart, but most importantly, have fun. Alright? I know this is a lot of people's favorite holiday as well, but there's still a lot of stuff happening. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, by all means, in the comments, tell me what your favorite memory is for Halloween or October in general, down in the comments below. I love hearing people's experiences, and by all means, tell me what your favorite costume has been that you've worn for Halloween. What's your favorite thing that you've gone at? I love hearing what people have been for Halloween throughout their lives. I remember for a long time, my favorite costume growing up was I was the Solar Ranger from Power Ranger Mystic Force back in, I think, like 3rd or 4th grade. And that was my favorite costume for a long time. So yeah, if you liked the video, if you just liked me rambling about Halloween and October in general, leave a like. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and I can't talk. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'll never get this outro right, I swear. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you in our community. Who knows? Maybe in a year's time I'll reach 2,000 subs, and maybe by then I'll actually make good content. Who knows? But yeah. And if you want to get notified whenever a new video goes live, hit that bell, because YouTube doesn't tell you shit. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a fantastic Halloween. And as always, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, everyone.